Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from South Philly. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Great. Tiger Hornet. Hey, let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He gets free. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
The score, Eagles 7, Commanders 7.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll go play action here with Daniels. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's a first carry for their running back. Room up the sideline at the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 32 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Fix the Eagle. 18 Cardinals.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Lets this one go. Looking for Scott, and he'll take it on in. Tyler Scott, touchdown Commanders. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and That's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be out of bounds here. And it's only a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Goes on anyone. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Brings up third down.
The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
No touch that.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one caught by Smith. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
19 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This one taken in by Reynolds. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO. Cannot connect. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Amos on the coverage.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch that. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 16th touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-yard line.
The They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready, ready. 60 back there. 6-2. 10-11. County Lions. 60 back there. 60 back there.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Throwing on second down. Daniel. That's caught. Downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he will go all the way. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. The extra point by Gay is good. The Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Go Silver, ready? Ready, set. Right, anyone, yeah? No trouble.
On play action, here's Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
No
line.
touch that. Try left Yanni. Right, anyone, yeah? No touch.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. One of the best to ever do it, Von Miller, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Great. No.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Throw down the left sideline. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go.
On play action, Daniels. On pressure, gets there. Down he goes. Levi Onwuzurike. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out wide. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
We are through one. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Tigers one. Kyle left, get him.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good. For the Eagles, 1st down.
Miami.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Commanders' 33-yard line.
180, 180.
To throw is Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards.
2-yard line.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
180, 180. No touch.
Saquon. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One more time, they try Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
Amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. Get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Trimmer.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Great. Set. 70. And anyone, hey. Hey.
On second down, Hurts. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing incompleted. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Great. Set. And anyone else? Hey, Silver. Hey, easy. 63. Back. Hey, 73.
To throw is Hurts. A pass deep for Reynolds. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
Take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready, break.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Forced to his right. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become effective. He picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A first down throw for Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Back into the hands of Xavier Gibson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Again, Hurts. Pushed out to his left. Taking off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Good. 73. Hey, Silver.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring us 2nd down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 24-21 lead.
21.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Returning is Igbenogany. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown.
The kick is good.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Once again, it's Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Quick throw, the RPO to Goddard. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
4th down, here's Hurts. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19.
The RPO, that one is complete. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Tyler Scott, touchdown Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
24. Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.